Diego, welcome to our interviews here at GITEX 2025. I'd like to start first by asking you to introduce yourself. Give us your name, your title, a short description of your job role, what you love in your work. Go ahead, please.
So thanks for having me, Arun. My name is Diego Arrabal. I run the sales organization at Checkpoint for Eastern Europe, Middle East and Africa. And one of the things I really like is the ability this job gives me to travel through very different regions and help our customers with their cybersecurity challenges.
Very nice. So obviously every time at GITEX, the booths represent your go-to-market for the top products, top innovations,
Yes.
and what you think the end customers would like to see or should see. What is happening at your booth this time?
So this year, Checkpoint at GITEX, we are showcasing how we secure hybrid environments, what we call the connectivity fabric, which is nothing else than network, clouds, and endpoints. And for that, we have a unified platform solution that helps the customers face these circumstances. We are having 3 live demos with a philosophy of prevention first and AI-driven solutions. Customer can go and see in live demo our solutions of external risk management and continuous threat exposure management. Those are open solutions. We have open systems, and the value in it is that we can treat this type of circumstances in an open, heterogeneous environment where customers have different vendors. This is one of the values. The second bet is a very important one for us, is our commitment with the local regulations and the local vision. We do have data residency solutions that consider the privacy of the data and staying in the country. We are desk certified, and our SaaS solutions are certified by the country as staying in the country, and this is a very important point for us. So these are the main points we want to share with our prospects and customers this year in GITEX.
Interesting. Now, obviously, a lot of people keep telling us that AI by itself is not a product. AI is an enabler and is best integrated into the so-called products and solutions that already exist to enhance them further.
Yes.
So what is your approach now for the current Checkpoint solutions? How is AI being embedded? What is happening to the features? What is getting enhanced? Go ahead, please.
I think you've made a very valid point. Sometimes it's not very clear what AI role is. In our case, AI is in every layer of our platform to improve the threat detection and to increase the automation. But if you allow me to break it down into 2 groups, there will be a part that will be AI for security and another part that will be security for AI. Allow me to give you an example of both to make it clearer.
Sure.
When we are speaking about AI for security, probably the best example in our case will be our Threat Cloud AI engine that analyzes more than 600 billion threats on a daily basis and help powering all of our portfolio, help stopping more than 6 billion attacks pre-execution. That's AI for security.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to the other one, it's security for AI. We have recently announced the intent to acquire a company called Lakera that will put us in a position to offer a full end-to-end solution for GenAI agentic applications. Therefore, our customers, when they decide to embark in an advanced AI project that includes AI agents, the level of security that we will be able to provide with that will be paramount to what we do today with our firewalls.
I see. Very interesting. So let's go to the next thing, which is that typically the pain points or the expectations of end customers keeps changing, like depending on the macroeconomic environment, depending on the business climate, depending on shareholders, stakeholders, and also about the technology life cycles. So they have an expectation from vendors such as yourself. So how would you summarize the current situation? What are the main expectations from you, and how are you trying to meet those expectations through the latest innovations in your solutions? Go ahead.
I particularly like the question because in the end, speaking with customers in different countries, one of the common points is that they all want pretty much the same thing. They want simplicity, they want speed, and in many cases they want sovereignty, or at the very least, control of their data. At the same time, they are facing some challenges. They are facing the challenge of having to deal very often with too many point solutions. They are facing the challenge of having a shortage of talent, and they are facing the challenge of the complexity of being compliant with the local regulations. We do have solutions that help them face these challenges. We have our Infinity platform that has a single pane of glass management, and that allows to cut the costs when it comes to support, when it comes to training, and even more important, the complexity of the integration. This is reducing the total cost of ownership, and that's already helping them. But I want to answer your question not just with technology criteria. The other thing that we believe strongly helps the customers is the way they consume our technology. And even on that, we have a solution. We have our Infinity agreement, which is an ELA, a very flexible one. And we have our internal numbers that prove that most of the customers that go through this way of contracting can reach an improvement in their operational efficiency up to 47%, or a decrease in their security cost up to 20%. And this is what brings them value.
So when you said Infinity, that is for which platform?
Infinity is the name we give to our platform that allows to manage the whole security portfolio. This is one of the things that we are proud of. We consolidate the management of all of our solutions on one single platform. This simplifies the deployments.
Fantastic. Let's go to the sweet spots, the reverse of that. Instead of looking at the pain points, look at the sweet spot, where Checkpoint does particularly well. So what combination of vertical markets, what combination of countries or use cases or helps accelerate the deployment of your solutions in the market?
Absolutely. On that question, I would say that the size of the company is not what is more relevant. The more relevant will be, is the company really exposed into an IT environment that is hybrid, that is complex by definition, and needs security at the level of the cloud, at the level of the network, and at the level of the endpoint. When customers are facing this type of criticality and they are addressing resilience at the same time as availability, that's when we can add value to our customers. I will add into that, as I mentioned in a previous question, most of our customers want solutions that bring value in a short amount of time. And for that, what is important, and I would like to mention in here, is that we are very conscious of that, and we are delivering our solutions in a way that the outcomes can be expected sometimes in months, but also in a way that they can be expected in weeks. And for that, what we have done is we have recently reached agreements with some of the major MSSPs in the region. And that brings immediately an outcome that can be expected by our customers with minimum upfront commitment in terms of days, if not weeks.
Fantastic. So Diego, thank you very much.